Hello and happy fall. I just wanted to get some information out about the I Believe in Miracles homeless banquet and concert. So I'm sitting here, it's been a long day, people, a long day. And I'm sitting here at my dinner table and I promised so many people that I'll get them an email out tonight. And my head is just so full of information. And then I had this aha moment, like, why don't you just do a video and send that out to them? So in regards to the banquet, many of you have not been to the new facility, which is the Dream Center in Lakeland. So I wanted to just kind of walk you through that verbally. I guess I could have done a video walking through the facility, but I can't always get in there. So let's just kind of walk through the different areas. And this will address some questions coming in from the team leads. So let's start with the Welcome Center. The idea for the Welcome Center is when our VIP, yes, VIP guest, comes in, we want to imagine they came to an appointment, maybe an attorney, a doctor's appointment. You visualize yourself going into the reception area. So we want to decorate it nicely. Christmas, not Christmas, it's neither here nor there to me, but decorate it beautifully, and there is a welcome table, coffee and donuts. Okay, so we'll get those donations from Wawa. So when they come in, we want to welcome them, make them feel at home, let them know they're here for dinner with us, and just ask them what services they'd like to have today. So of course we're going to have makeovers, we're going to have the haircuts and the nails all in one room, and there will be a boutique, the I Believe in Miracle boutique, where they can get clothing items. So we're hoping to get Bake Hair Medical Center to come out and do some medical exams as well. That's not yet confirmed. If not, you'll see that in emails and or text. So you're like, hey, welcome, Merry Christmas, Happy Sunday, whatever. And ask them where would they like to go? What would they like to do first? Many of them will say, I just came for a gift. I just came to eat. But because we want to also give them services, the services are from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, and then we'll usher them into the banquet area, okay? So when they come in, again, coffee, donuts, whatever, there would be an area where they can just sit and wait and watch TV if they choose not to have any services at all. So you walk into the welcome area. If you go to the right, all the way down to the end of the hallway, that's where the makeover pampering room will be with the Mary Kay team, Sarah Cinta and her group. So you can send them down there. So Sarah, I don't even need to go over that because you know the vision for that room. Pamper, pamper, pamper. So all the way down there. If they go down and to the left, there will be the salon where beauticians and barbers will be, doing what they do, cut hair, shave, whatever happens. So next to them will be supposedly Bake Hair, the Bake Hair medical team, and they will be doing medical stuff. I still have to confirm with Scott whether they'll be able to come all the way to Lakeland this year and exactly what they'll be doing. So next to that will be the boutique, all right? So if you are in the boutique, again, this needs to be, I'm talking Nordstrom's, I'm talking, Lords and Taylor, wherever you shop, Macy's, maybe Dillard's. We want to make this really fine boutique, and they go in, things are hung properly, they go in and they shop, and they come around, they come back to the waiting area until we call them in for dinner. Now, I'm repeating myself, I think, a bit, but if they choose not to get any of these services, there will be a waiting area. So I hope that makes sense to you. Now, let me address the artisans. If you are ministering on that day, if you're performing, understand the stage, it's quite different from our last location. We had a professional stage with the wings and lights and all that. We don't have that this year, so we have a stage. It's really long, 17 feet. It's 6 feet deep. However, decorations will be on the stage, unfortunately, and there's nothing I can do about that. The facility has permanent decorations on stage. And it's 2 feet high, so you can step on and off. There are no steps on either side of the stage nor the front, so basically you're stepping on and off if you choose to come off stage. However, I've had a request for some people to dance or use the front of the stage, so we'll make that happen. We'll make sure there's room for you there. Okay, so that's that. To address the decorating team, yes, we want to decorate. Again, the room will be facing stage, and I'm talking, we want to just glam up the place. That's my word, glam it up. We just really want it to look as nice as possible. You're thinking wedding, you're thinking a banquet, right? Linen tablecloths, chair covers, ties, the runners, chargers, the whole works. And we do still need people to help and assist with decorating. So if you are available, please, Saturday, the night before the banquet, we're gonna go and just make over the place. We'll take over and we'll make it over, right? So please, if you're available from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. or whenever they kick us out, you know how those things go, we'll be there decorating the place. So the decorative items, we want to make sure there's a tablecloth, there's runner, charger, and on Sunday we'll put the plates and stuff on the tables. What else should I cover? The gift center. So the gift center, if you're a team lead for the gift center, you need to make sure that the decorators and or myself know where you want that Christmas tree and the center to go. So the gifts, it's a lot. So it goes beyond a Christmas tree. So we call it a station. So there will be tables, a tree, and then tables around that. So you might need to stop by the Dream Center and just give it a look and decide where, if say I'm the stage, decide if you want stage left or right, if you want it in the back. You know, we want to make that like an attraction as they're having dinner they can see, and it'll be a part of the decoration as well. So that needs to be thought out a bit and communicated to those that will be decorating as well as those that's running the gift center. We need to really think this through and figure out the best way that we can distribute the gifts and a hug, because in the past sometimes it's been a bit chaotic, like everything kind of flowed and it was fine until it was time for them to get the gifts and it was like whoosh, right? And they're gone. So we don't want that to happen. That's an area for improvement that we want them, you know, when you're home or you're at a white elephant party at work, nobody rushes up and get a gift and hide gifts and stuff like that. So in an orderly manner, but not like really structured where they feel like, oh my God, it's military. Loving, kind, we'll have enough for everybody. God always provides enough for everybody. So I think that's it. I spoke about the salon, the makeover area, the welcome center, the gift center, the decoration, and all the artisans on stage. So 2 important things I didn't mention, because normally it doesn't affect the volunteers so much. We have, as our VIP guests are going out, there will be a table for prayer request and prayer. That is called the alabaster box table. And it's towards the end. That way they don't think that we have motive when they're coming in. They're like, yeah, you're with the church. Or you just want us to come because you want to recruit us for your church. That's not what I believe in miracles is about. We want to love the people without conditions, without questions, attachments. We really just want them to see the love of God. On the way out, however, hey, how can I pray for you? Is there anything? There is a team that will be there led by Claudine and her group. But everybody needs to be made aware of it. So as they get their gifts, there are multiple exits and entrances. We want to make sure that we direct the people to go out the front entrance, right? And that's where the table will be. We want to capture those prayers. We want to love on them. We want to hug on them. And make sure they don't just come and get it and not feel, and not have us pray for them. So that's something you need to know. As far as the food and the banquet and what's happening, a lot is going on with that. If you're in charge of banquet, we're going to probably sit down and have multiple meetings. The goal is to have at least 10 volunteers assigned to you, and they will need to be there. The food gets served at 12 noon, but volunteers will need to be there way early. Just check your emails for details. And they will need to dress, of course, in black bottoms, white tops, and bow ties if possible. If not, we just try to do that proper presentation with the meal. Everybody that will be working the banquet table, whether you're server, busser, serving drinks, not sure what the names are for them, make sure your hair is back, you have some kind of cap on, and I'm going to have the team lead decide what happens with that, because I know you want to look cute and you want to serve as well. So make sure you're covered and everything is done in an orderly manner. Okay, so team leads, if you haven't yet gotten with me for a private one-on-one so we can dialogue about your area, you have complete control of your area. You have creative liberty. I love each year. It's different because we have different leaders. For years, we've had some of the same leaders in the same area. But as we get new leaders, honestly, we see a different flair, in the decorating and in, at the gift center or the banquet. So bring yourself, I ask you to do and lead an area because I trust your leadership skills. Many of you work in management on your regular job. So I want you to bring those management and leadership skills into the I Believe in Miracles banquet and concert and lead your people with grace and with love. Don't be like me. They tell me I'm a little bit snappy on the day of the event, so I apologize in advance. All right? I love you all. I get stressed sometimes, I do. But I do love you. I do love you. No excuses. But yeah, so team leads, if you have not yet met with me on the phone for coffee, tea, whatever, let's get together and let's just, talk through what you need. Some of you have emailed me your needs, like, Paulette, this is what I need: tables, chairs, table covers. I need 10 volunteers, 5 volunteers. Many of you have done that. Some of you have not yet. So get those requests into me. And as the volunteers come in, we know where to assign them. Some of them prefer to work in a particular area. And a lot of people just say, hey, well, where's the need? So you let me know what you need, and then I begin to filter those volunteers to you as need be. I think that is it. Prayer requests. Remember, we need more barbers, hopefully from Lakeland. Barbers, beautician, nail techs. So that's our greatest need right now. Blankets are slowly coming in. Of course, people haven't really started shopping. And that normally comes, honestly, late after Thanksgiving and the beginning of December. But blankets, barbers, beauticians, nail techs is basically our needs. And to just pray for the heart of the people. The salon area has a need. Makeover is taken care of. The banquet area taken care of. And the food. Thank you all. Thank you. I don't know why I'm saying that. Welcome center, alabaster box, the gift center, the decorating area, and of course stage. So, prayer requests. We need a stage manager. So do you know anybody that can really manage a stage and get the artisans on and off? We just want to make sure that the artist, they present their gift in the best way. And to do that, we need somebody who can get them, let them know stage right, stage left, this is what's happening. Get the music in place. So that just needs to be done well. And I need your help. That's your prayer request. I think that's it. So